Hi guys, it's Rob from Royal Balls, sporting the t-shirt. So yes, it is time for the big reveal. I'd hinted at it in previous videos, but ARP Constrictors over the last several months has put together a consignment from Justin over in the States, and we imported 31 snakes. The process of bureaucracy and clearing the CITES paperwork was fairly long and drawn out, a pretty arduous process, but we got there in the end. Not all the snakes are from Justin. Justin was kind enough to procure other snakes that he did not have available from other breeders. So for instance, we picked up some Orange Dreams from Aussie, and Justin was kind enough to put that all together into one shipment and send it out to us. And I got a message very early on Thursday morning to say that the snakes had shipped. So we are on the other side of the planet to the United States, but by Friday lunchtime, just 30 hours later, the snakes were already in KL. So for those of you who are wondering how the shipment actually went, it went extremely well, very, very smoothly. And by Friday evening, the snakes were in our facility at ARP, and we did an unboxing. And I'm going to show you today the 7 snakes that I picked up out of that shipment. I did end up with 8 snakes rather than 7, and I'll show you that additional snake later. All the snakes have been in quarantine. They are all settling in quite nicely, and all the snakes have eaten for me already, which is great news. Unfortunately, and this is the reason why I didn't bring you the video immediately, after it had eaten its first meal, one of the snakes developed an infection, which very quickly spread. I first noticed a problem with one of the eyes, and that very quickly developed into an ulcer in the mouth. For those of you who are thinking about what access we have to medical facilities here in Malaysia, Malaysia does have some of the best medical facilities in the world for people, and we do have access to vets and antibiotics here. So as soon as I noticed that there was an issue, we did whisk that snake off to the vet, and it is currently on antibiotics. I was extremely upset and couldn't get my mojo together to release this video, but the snake is still doing okay. It is on antibiotics, so I'm hopeful that we'll be able to correct that issue. I'm absolutely certain the snake was perfectly fine when it left Justin's facility. My focus is totally on the medical treatment of that snake. The important thing is that we get that snake treated, and hopefully it'll pull through. So I won't be showing you that snake today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be showing that on a subsequent video when the treatment is finished and the snake pulls through. So keep your fingers crossed on that one, guys. If you work with animals for long enough, sooner or later you will end up with an issue, and it's just unfortunate that it happened. So the first animal I'm going to show you is a pastel highway. So that's pastel, gravel and yellow belly. Gravel is a gene that is not present here in Malaysia. It's a new gene for us, and this is a particularly pretty example of a pastel highway. It is also het for clown, so the idea would be to put this to a visual clown. This is a male, so a visual clown female with yellow belly in it, and produce some highway clowns. So we will end up with a bunch of offspring that we're not sure whether we've got yellow belly or gravel in them. That's one of the downsides of working with gravel and yellow belly, the allelic complex. So this is pastel highway het for clown male. And the next animal that I want to show you is this guy here. This is another male, and this is asphalt. So in the same way as we don't have gravel, we also don't have asphalt, and this is a little male asphalt double het clown hide. So the idea here would be to obviously create freeways, which we don't have in Malaysia, by adding yellow belly, but also to do the clown and the pied versions of the same. So these are two new jeans in my collection. Great future. Two jeans that are not present in Malaysia that I'm really looking forward to working with. Highways, freeways, highway clowns, freeway clowns, and of course highway pieds and freeway pieds. That's the long-term goal with this project. So we've got one of each. We've got the highway male with the gravel, and we have this asphalt male in order to make the freeways. So that's the second snake that we got from Justin. So the next snake I want to show you is an ivory, clearly, super yellow belly, but it's what you can't see that we got the snake for. This is Enchi Cypress ivory, and Cypress is a gene that I definitely want into my clown projects. Now this is a male, so that we can plug it in much quicker than we otherwise would be able to. So Enchi Cypress ivory, possible blackhead. The next snake is a female. This one is from Aussie. It's an Orange Dream female, just a straight Orange Dream. Orange Dream is something, again, fairly new to Malaysia that we're just starting to work with. And I do have an Orange Dream yellow belly male that's rapidly getting up to size. So this girl's first task is going to be to produce some super Orange Dreams for me. So she'll be paired to that Orange Dream male and produce some super Orange Dreams. But now this girl is also het for pied, and I will be producing some het pied yellow belly babies this year. So once they grow up and they're ready to go, this is a shortcut to get Orange Dream into my pied projects as well. Yellow belly Orange Dream pieds is the goal there. So this girl will have uses for two projects for me. She's already quite big, probably around about 650 grams already. So she's well on the way, looking very healthy. So that's an Orange Dream female from Aussie. Now this next snake here is very small. She is actually part of a pair. This is a yellow belly desert ghost, and it's a little female. The male is the snake that I won't be showing you today. That unfortunately is the snake that's receiving medical treatment. So this is the female. It's a very small hatchling, very, very young, but she has eaten already for me. In fact, a very, very good feeding response. So obviously Desert Ghost is something that I want into my collection. I'll be working with Desert Ghost to put it into Clown, and in the longer term some of the other projects that I have. So this is Yellow Belly Desert Ghost, and it's a female. Now I did say that I had 7 snakes in the shipment for me, but I ended up with 8 snakes, and this is the 8th one. Now this is from ARP Constrictors. From a previous video I think you'll remember that we showed 2 pied male snakes that were extremely bright compared to their siblings, and we suspected that that was genetic. This is an extremely orange snake. Arawin had 2, and I persuaded him to let me have this one to plug into my pied project. So this is a little male. We suspect it might be Gene X, but we're not sure. It is very, very different to the siblings. So this is a local snake. It is in quarantine, in the same quarantine room, in the same quarantine rack, just to be cautious. But this is a possible Gene X pied male. So the final snake that I want to show you guys today is the most expensive snake in the shipment. It's the most expensive snake in my collection. It is a female, and it's a red striped clown. It is just a single codominant gene in clown, but as I said, it is the most expensive snake in my collection. What you're paying for here is research and development in the Magma project, all done by Justin. So it's very, very obvious what I need to plug into this girl. I do have a spot nose, yellow belly, pastel het for clown male that I'll be putting to this girl, which leaves me just the black pastel short of the Pompeii. Now this girl is quite large. She has already eaten for me. She's a little bit undersized, but we will fix that. She did eat, so no issue there. So we'll be growing her up over the next year, and hopefully she'll be ready to breed next year. She is already quite big, probably already 700-800 grams, which is just awesome. So this is red striped clown. What else has been happening here at Royal Balls? Well, you can see in the background here that I have a nice little logo which is backlit for hanging on the wall, and if I turn the light on, you will instantly see that the logo and everything disappears, because the human eyeball Mark 1 is perfectly capable of adapting to the light, the backlight, and the difference in contrast and lighting, and you can see a perfectly lit Royal Balls logo when I turn the light on. But unfortunately the camera, with all the modern technology that's available to cameras these days, can't do it. So that's one up to the Mark 1 eyeball. So I'll try and figure out a way to show you guys. But this logo here in the background is backlit. It'll be put on the wall, and I can light it up. But unfortunately, the camera doesn't show it very well. Everybody should now have received their T-shirts. 500 subscriber winners. I sent those T-shirts out. They should now have arrived. You should have them. I'll be doing some sticker trades as well. I've got plenty of stickers, and in the future everybody that receives a sticker will also get it on this personalised note paper with the Royal Balls logo. So let's start trading stickers, guys. I'd love to get some of your stickers, and I'll reciprocate and send you mine in return. And as far as the breeding season goes, we're progressing quite nicely with all our breeding plans. My males are locking quite regularly with the females, and some of the females have started slowing down now. They're starting to go off food, but I think we're still a couple of months away yet from having ovulations and eggs, so I will be putting together a video on that. And also I'll be putting together a video for you guys on some of the differences out here in our breeding season. We keep our snakes in unheated tubs. We're in the tropics here, so there's no heat in the tubs, no heat mats, and we use ambient temperatures and the natural tropical monsoon cycles to breed our females. So stay tuned for that. That's it, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing those snakes. We are one short. It is receiving medical treatment, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.